Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are actually in Texas, not Oklahoma, because patch 1.48 has come out, which means everything got reset. I tried to teleport back to where we were, which was, where's the map here? Let me get the map out so I can, where were we? Chickasaw. This is where we were. There's no service station there, so I didn't get a free teleport there. I could have done the fly mode and teleported there anyways, but if you're watching this when this video goes live, in 2 days from now, on August 1st, the Oklahoma DLC will be coming out. So I don't want to be in Oklahoma to begin with, because when the DLC comes out, that's going to cause some issues. So I actually teleported down here to Longview, and the reason being because there's a new city in Texas called Mount Pleasant. And that is where our first load is going today. I'm going to try to actually end up in Wichita Falls, so that way in a couple days time when Oklahoma drops, I'll be set to go. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But I do have a load ready to go. Now with the new patch of 1.48 out, some mods are working and not working. I had to deactivate the summer mod, because that was giving me like a checkerboard skyline, well, purple and pink. Two great colors, of course. So, that mod is disabled. I've also disabled a couple of other mods as well, and I added one mod, and if you listen, I think we can hear this engine. Can we not? I think this is what we're going with. It sounds so much better. I'll put the link in the description below, so if you want to give it a go, you can. And the engine sound pack is for a lot of different engines, so I would say if you're going to run this mod, I was going to try to say the mod author's name, but I'm not going to bother to try to attempt it, because it's just me. I'm going to be terrible at it. But there is a lot of engine sound mods in there, so yeah, if you're going to use it, I would recommend you disable all other mods that you may have for engine sounds. But yeah, it sounds so much better, at least my opinion. I may be able to figure out where to shift the engine, but that is sounding great. So yeah, the summer mod is turned off currently. It's only been like a day since patch 1.48 has come out. The minimal visor screen at the bottom is working. 2 thumbs up there. I saw that was actually updated the same day. Let's see. As for other mods, I don't know if they're working or not, but see, the game didn't crash, so I would assume they are kind of working. Okay, so I gotta get there pretty quick, because this load I want to take is only available for like another hour and 10 minutes, and it's gonna take me 30 minutes to get there. So hopefully it's still there, because that way we can go to Mount Pleasant. So as for the Oklahoma DLC, like I said, if you're watching this on the day this video goes live, which should be Sunday, whatever, July 30th, that should be. Yeah, August 1st, Oklahoma DLC will be out. I'm definitely getting it, and I don't know exactly what time it'll come out and when it comes out, but keep an eye on a video maybe on the same day, or at least the day after. I'll try to get it out as soon as I can for you. I mean, obviously I don't know how much we're going to get done in Oklahoma, but do expect like 2 or 3 videos extra this upcoming week, besides the one that you'll see on Sunday. So, you know, like I said, it comes out on a Tuesday, so maybe you'll see it on Tuesday. If not, you'll see the first Oklahoma video on Wednesday, and then maybe one on Friday, and then, oh wait, not Friday, because Friday is Construction Simulator. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's going to be quite a bit. That was some lag right there. I was ready to say, hopefully we're okay. So this could be a short day, because I'm going to try to end up on a city on the border of Oklahoma, and I'm hoping that when the Oklahoma DLC comes out that there's a road that takes us up to Oklahoma. So I'll have to wait and see. Oh, I wonder how the engine brake sounds when that's the horn. Well, you can definitely hear a difference. But yeah, at least this engine mod sound has some oomph to it. And I'm liking it a lot better. So like I said, I'll put a link in the description below. It'll be the first mod. What's it called? I think it's like called the Engine Modification Pack 4.2 or something like that. It'll bring it to the SDS forum, and then you can find the download link at the bottom of the first post. It'll bring it to the share mods page, kind of like the same thing if you want the coast to coast mod DLC, if you not DLC, but the coast to coast mod itself. That's where share mods comes in. So kind of follow the same procedure as I have in the video for downloading the coast to coast, you know. So just be, some people don't like the share mods website. Yeah, it can be kind of questionable sometimes the way they do things, but so I think the engine mod pack does it for the Detroit diesels. It does it for the Cummins engines. I think maybe even Caterpillar as well. Alright, so where do I sign in here? That's waste management to our left. I think that's where I gotta go, actually. Let's hopefully my trailer is still here. So it's a short little trip that we're taking, but it's to a city we haven't been to yet. So hope it's still here. Still here? Yes, Longview to Mount Pleasant, Texas. Is this some forklifts? Expires in 34 minutes, so let's go ahead and take that job right away. And on the other side must be. I think that's where it's showing it to me. Oh yeah, I think I delivered to a place just like this not long ago, and I said I haven't been to one of these places before, and now I dropped one off, and now I'm picking one up. Like a glove. I think it said 17,000. Yeah, so it's a light load. Yeah, so we're going to be in Oklahoma for, I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but until we travel to every city in Oklahoma, of course. That's the main thing we're going to be doing. Checking it out. So we should be there by 9:30. I assume we needs to be there by 1 o'clock. So I mean, unless we get a detour. And who knows, that may be as far as I will go today. It all depends on if we can find a load out of Mount Pleasant. Is it Mount Pleasant? Yeah, Mount Pleasant to somewhere on the border of Texas / Oklahoma. That's what we're kind of trying to do. I don't want to get too far away to where I can't get to Oklahoma right away. At least we'll bring in some cash. I don't know how many of my drivers are going to return empty-handed, because that usually happens when an update happens. At least with this engine sound pack I'm running, which I'm loving the more I hear it, I'll be able to get to understand where to shift a lot better. The other engine sounds were just really quiet. So Mount Pleasant is don't hold me to this. I think there was 5 new cities added in Texas. I'm just trying to remember what I what I read on the post about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Maybe when I get done with this load here, I'll have a look around Texas to see where the other ones are. But when you log in, it'll show you the log update of what was new in patch 1.48. I think not the emergency, but the electronic brakes or the emergency brakes will work if you have cruise control on. So if you start picking up and getting too close to a car in front of you while you have your cruise control on, the brakes should kick in. It should be just a relaxing drive today. We're not really in a rush to get anywhere. Of course, I've said that a few times before, and like I said, that's usually when you're not in a rush, the game will be like, all right, so I'll throw a detour at you, and yeah, now you're going to be in a rush. Just getting paid under 1,000, yeah, 824. We made a little bit of money overnight, not a whole lot. But as long as the money is coming on in, and we are saving to get up to around 160,000, so we can get ourselves another truck and another driver. Don't think about it, there, car. I did also notice something I haven't noticed before, but when I was looking at the map, if I scroll around the map, it shows Canada and like Mexico now as well. It's kind of like blackened out. I don't know if that's part of the coast to coast update, or is that an SCS update to the map itself? Like I said, we'll have a look after we get this delivery done to see what other new cities are here in Texas. The ones that were added, I mean. They're not new cities that just really appeared in real life. I really don't hear the Jake brake that much. But it's more noticeable than it was before. It's kind of weird. I can stick my head out the window looking backwards, but I can't stick my head out the window looking forwards. Sorry, just enjoying the new sound of the engine, that's all. One thing I gotta learn is don't record an episode of Farming Simulator and then jump right into ATS, because it does take a moment to get a feel for things. I don't think we'll be taking any interstate on the way up to here. I don't know if Mount Pleasant's going to be a one-horse type of town or what we're going to run into up here. So I'll have to wait for the summer mod to be updated before I activate that again. That'll probably... it's kind of weird that that mod isn't quite working. I don't know what they would have changed to make that mod not work, but it could be a simple little thing. You're just adding in the mod that it accepts version 1.48. And it could have already been updated if I didn't go to the... I just didn't expect the mod not to work. I logged in and saw checkerboards everywhere in the sky, and I was like, what? So I just knew what mod it was going to be, and I just deactivated it for today. Oh, I don't even get a stoplight. You gotta actually watch for traffic here, huh? Well, I thought that guy was gonna go. I'm like, well, if he's going, then I'm going. Because he's gonna block traffic for me. Use him as a blocker. Just an hour and a half out. So I'm excited to see what Oklahoma has to offer. I really haven't been looking at the pictures that SES has been putting out, so I'm not sure what to really expect. I think I'm going to need to be in that right-hand lane. But it's kind of weird that the road doesn't have like a dotted line there. So usually a solid line means you're not supposed to switch lanes or whatever. You're not supposed to cross a solid line. Can't tell if that car is letting me in or not. Nope, they're not. Usually when they're that far back and you put your direction light on, they'll let you in, but she looked like that type of person that when she passed me, that she would do that. I'm just saying. That's the way she looked. And if you're wondering about the coast-to-coast map, when the Oklahoma DLC comes out, Mantrid is usually pretty good about throwing something together kind of quick for us. I've seen him get it done before in a matter of a couple of hours, and sometimes it may take a day. But then again, you know, people do have real jobs and real lives to take care of, not fixing mods. Don't be one of those that go on this forum and say, "You need to update this." I think he knows. I'm kind of blocking an intersection here, which is a no-no. Apparently it's 88 degrees out? Well, Texas, middle of summer. It's probably right, even though it's only 9 a.m. are getting on an interstate, which I didn't think I'd be doing. No one coming, so I'll have to double check to make sure as well that, because I had to deactivate a couple of other mods as well for like transmissions, because it would show me, the mod was not compatible. So I'm wondering if it didn't change out the transmission I have in the truck, although it's still a 13 speed. And we are only hauling 17,500 pounds, so I'll have to double check to see the stats on the truck. I'll compare it to when I bought the truck to see if it's the same transmission and everything. So of course we're going through an area that we have not been to before, being a new city. And it brings us to like the northeastern part of Texas. Where am I delivering this to up here? Some power transport company. I can't. Oh, and here we go. Is this the detour? Why are we backing up? And yeah, it's a detour. I do believe. Alright. Hang on a second. Let's get the map out here. I mean, basically, I'm going to have to go to Texarkana, Arkansas, turn around and come back. Because I don't think... Yeah, there's no way to get off the interstate unless I jump over the bridge somehow and then go that way. But it looks like I'm going to have to go to Texarkana and come on back. Well... like I said, when you're always not in a hurry, I think the game throws in the detours. We will go around because we got time to do so. All right, so we were going to get there at 10:20, and now we're going to get there at 12:15. And I got until 1 o'clock? Oops. Well, as long as there's not another detour, we are okay. But the one thing I think this will do is, I think once we get to our drop-off area, I think we'll probably wrap up the day right there, because we're kind of on the border of Oklahoma already. But maybe I'll have a look around. I am seeing some open spots in the graphics over there in the hill. And no, we're not on the coast-to-coast map. We're on the STS map. Well, I know I'm getting off at the next exit. Now, the only thing I'm a little concerned about is this being a new part of town. We're going to be going on the coast-to-coast map. I hope the roads are lined up. I don't know if that was changed. We might fall through the map. And if you've never seen that happen before, well, today could be your day. Because Texarkana, is that technically not in Arkansas? I think it said Arkansas, right? Which would be on the coast-to-coast map. But maybe this road was here, and where Mount Pleasant was at the off-ramp, they could have just added the off-ramp to this road that was already on the last version. Okay, I'm not getting off here, apparently. Where do they got me going? Okay. I mean, that's fine. I got you now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna fall through the map. Wait for it in 3, 2, 1. No, I think we're good. And for those of you who might be thinking, well, would you would see the road not being there anymore. No, that's not true. The graphics and actually the surface of the map can be different. Sounds weird, but yeah. At least we discovered Texarkana. I think that said Texarkana, Texas. I don't know why that car stopped. We got a green light and there's no traffic there. Now, whoop, I got a green light. Wouldn't it be a laugh if I go back this way and there's another detour? Yeah, this transmission is feeling just a bit different. Wait, 52 is over the speed limit on the interstate? Only 45 miles an hour on I-30? That car beside me doesn't think so either. I'm not going to go that slow because I don't have that much leeway in my ETA. And everyone else on this road's going as fast. Don't do it. Thank you. Stay there. And now it says 75. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll get this delivery done. And will you pick a lane there, Cadillac? Or Chrysler? Sorry. That guy switched lanes like 3 times in the past 30 seconds. Because, yeah, we're pretty much on the border of Oklahoma. And fingers crossed, I can just scoot right across in a couple days and we're there. So it'll be kind of like a short day, but you're going to get a lot more episodes of ATS this week. Looks like we're getting all the green lights now, though. So this is Mount Pleasant, and we do actually have a rest area right here. So that helps me on out. Wash station. I think that's something we've talked about before. It'd be interesting to see in ATS that, you know, your vehicles get dirty, you have to bring it to like a wash station, like you kind of do in Farming Simulator. Maybe not to that extreme, but I think most people would prefer, a Mac dealership would prefer the trucks not to get dirty. We're going to get there on time for sure. Alright, what kind of, oh, wait a minute. Is this like where I had a... Nope. Sorry. Anyone behind me? Cindy's over there rolling her eyes at me at this point. And I see where we got to bring it. It's like right in front of us. Thought I knew where I was going, but then at the last second I realized, no, you don't. Is that water or... Now they kind of got like a empty space there. Don't want to drive into that. I'll probably fall through the abyss. Kind of missed that just a little bit, but it's not that bad. That's better. Ding. Alright, park and brake, turn off the engine, and decouple. Spent a little bit more on gas than I wanted to, but that's what you got to do sometimes. All right, I don't really need to look at the map. We're going to head right to that gas station, and we're going to call our day there. And then we'll have a look at the map to see the other cities that were introduced into Texas. I just got to remember to put the link of this engine sound pack mod in the description. Like I said, it'll be the first one on the list. There are going to be a lot of engine mod packs on the list currently because some people are probably... there are a lot of people that are still catching up to the series. So I got to leave those mods on there because they may be trying to use them, but at this point, maybe some of those mods may not even work, honestly. This series has been going on now for about a year and a half now? Something like that, maybe even longer than that. So we're going back a lot of versions ago, so they may not have been updated. Sorry, didn't really, you were kind of in my blind spot there. Do I want to turn then get in there? I think I need to go straight and then turn in. So I think my fuel pumps are on the other side. Yeah, we'll just go and turn right into here. And maybe these aren't my fuel pumps. Guess mine are out back. Except not through here. Do not enter. Can I enter here? Apparently so. Maybe not. Alright, I'm jumping the curb. Apparently I was supposed to come out back. And when I was checking, I did check out a couple mods. This mod right here, the realistic diesel price, that was updated about a week and a half ago. $3.91. I have noticed where I live, regular gas prices have jumped up like 20-30 cents in the past couple of days. So I'm going to assume diesel prices will be jumping up as well. We're going to park right into here anywhere. There we go, and yes, that button there. All right, let's go ahead and check on the map itself. So there's Mount Pleasant. What other ones did they add? Okay, so far I've visited every one of them. All right, let me get on my other screen. Let me get the patch notes up to see what cities were added. Well, in reading the patch notes, it says the equivalent of 500 real miles have been added over 8 different roads, interstates, and highways, including one of the most well-known interchanges in Texas, nicknamed the High Five. It is one of the first 5-level stack interchanges to be built in Dallas. At least it's not in Houston. But then keeping on the topic of 5, in this update you'll be able to explore 5 new settlements. Make sure to take time to explore Greenville, Shamrock, Charmin, DeKalb, and Paris. But if they're in Texas, so maybe they're not going to be highlighted until you go through them? Because they're not just like on the map. And if you're saying, well, you haven't discovered them yet, when you don't discover a city, it's kind of like the ones in Arizona and California, which I haven't discovered on this profile. I've been to these cities on my main, well, I think this would be my main profile at this point. Well, actually, my other profile, I think I'm level 70 or something. But anyways, yeah, I'm not too sure. But here's Oklahoma. Oh, sorry, that's Nebraska. Here's Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So it's not really like showing them on the map. So I'm not too sure. But the other thing I was mentioning, like, yeah, we can really see the outline of like Canada a little bit, which I don't remember seeing before. Anyways, that's probably for something else. Yeah, but I don't know what these 5 cities are. And the weird thing is, they don't talk about Mount Pleasant. So that might have been added in a previous update and I missed it. Because that's not mentioned in the 5 new cities. But either way, we are currently sitting in Mount Pleasant. And here's Oklahoma. So I'm kind of hoping for a road going up through here. If there isn't one for Mount Pleasant, then we'll probably maybe start in Wichita Falls. Because that's I-44. And I'm going to be almost certain that'll be a road going up through into Oklahoma. And then we'll just cruise around Oklahoma and go wherever. So we may be starting off somewhere else. I got time to travel the rest of the day, but I'll do that off camera. I think that's what we'll end up doing. But yeah, here we are, Mount Pleasant. I'm just going to get out and walk around, stretch my legs, enjoy the rest of the afternoon, I do believe. So just a reminder, yeah, Oklahoma comes out, if you're watching this when it goes live, on the 30th of July. Oklahoma comes out on August 1st. I don't know what the price is yet. I didn't bother looking if it's even listed. I'm not too sure. But check somewhere around the 1st for the second video of the day, or maybe even later. Depends on when I get to record it, and then I got to allow it to upload and render and all that stuff. But you'll either see Oklahoma on the 1st, or you should definitely see it on the 2nd of August. I'll try to get out as soon as I can for you. And then we'll do another one like on Thursday, which would be the 3rd of August. And then we'll have a regular episode on Sunday. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.